like as we speak right now? Because that's what Steam tells me.
It's on pause. I played
Okay.
it till like 15 minutes ago, and I was like, oh crap, I don't have any beer. And
I I would criticize you for needing alcohol to sit around and do this, but I was like, oh, I gotta go upstairs. Oh wait, I gotta grab some whiskey. There you go. I can go upstairs and do this.
what kind of whiskey?
So I should send you pictures. It's 100% rye whiskey from a meadery? No, not a meadery, a distillery up here. It is so good. It's
Rye
like
whiskey.
I like 100% rye whiskey.
Wait, 100% or 100 proof?
100% rye whiskey. So it's not 100% alcohol,
Okay.
and it's like 70 proof or something like
Okay.
that.
Yeah, so just normal
Um,
whiskey.
yes. Yeah.
Right.
It's better. It's stronger than like your typical sit down and just drink some whiskey.
Yeah.
Which is why I got it. I had a choice between different whiskeys they had. They have like some like award-winning whiskeys, but I was like, this is just gonna get the job done in less liquid,
Yeah.
and that's what I want. If I'm buying some alcohol, I don't want to pour a glass of it because I spent all the money on that. I want that much.
Right. So wait, is it
And
gluten free then? Since it's rye?
maybe I don't know. You know what? Actually, I honestly think it is because my mom
Yeah.
had some, and she's not a celiac, but she tries to stay away from whatchamacallit,
Gluten.
the wheats, the
Yeah.
flours, gluten.
Yeah. Uh,
hmm Um, and if I remember correctly, she drank this and she was fine.
okay.
So
Yeah, because
yeah, I
what?
mean, even if something was like all wheat, wouldn't you be fine? Because like, is the gluten transferable into like distilled alcohol?
Yeah. Yeah. That's why you can't have like beer isn't gluten free, but once you go to like a cider, cider's gluten free because it's made with fruit.
Beer's so different though. Like I could see beer, like beer will have like parts of
Right.
like beer practically
Right.
has like dough in it sometimes.
I mean, it's
Uh,
got like pictures of wheat on the bottle on some of them.
right.
So
Yeah. That's it's not very far removed at all, but like alcohol's like dripping from like a cistern and all sorts of
yeah,
craziness.
yeah, I think beer is different. So I don't know. Maybe
Hmm.
whiskey. Maybe whiskey is just gluten free. If they distill
Uh,
it, maybe it breaks down like the. I think it's protein, isn't it? Isn't that?
well, like maybe not like protein necessarily, but like a compound of some sort that gluten is
Yeah, I'm not sure. Never thought about it like this.
to this degree. It's because I don't live in that state anymore, Sean. Um, you know what I got to have, which you actually can have because the person who gave me it's from Arizona,
Yeah.
was mesquite, like mesquite tree mead,
Hmm.
and that I thought I would really like that. I was like, ah, sweet, like a bottle of mead, like it's what Vikings drank. I'm thinking
Yeah.
it's gonna be like I'm thinking like honey beer, right? Like it's gonna be a really sweet, like cool Viking drink.
Yeah.
It was like a really dry oaky Chardonnay, and I
Is
was
it?
like,
They would just use the beans off of it, right? Grind them up and then ferment those.
the beans?
Yeah. They make
The,
little bean pods because
no,
you
I
can
think
make
it's from
flour.
off of those things. No, wait, what am I saying? Mead, right? Yeah, no, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the like honey wine. It's
Right.
just from honey. They're just fermenting honey.
Well, how would they make it mesquite then?
It's from bees that like are just in the areas of like mesquite trees and stuff like that.
Oh, gotcha.
So like their hives are in like a mesquite orchard or something like that. But
Oh, okay.
um,
So that's why, like in those old movies, all those old friars were they always had bees because they like
yeah, totally, yeah.
gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah. And they're doing
Makes-
stuff. I just got a thing. How did you finally get in here? Was it that last email I sent you?
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, Jared just asked if he could get in here, so let me see if I can shoot him something real quick too.
All right.
Paste restrictants are Jared. You know what's really annoying about you?
Hmm.
Is if I search for Sean Mackey when I'm doing the invites, you're like the only Sean Mackey that doesn't appear.
Really?
But then if I type in your email address,
Yeah.
you show up as Sean Mackey. It's like, oh, this guy, I'm sorry, did you mean Sean Mackey? And I'm like,
Is that like a problem with your contacts? With how I'm in your contacts?
you know, that could be it. But the other weird thing is, like, I'm logged in as Feg right now. Like, I'm not in my profile. This is all going up on Feg's website.
Right.
So
Oh,
I don't.
yeah, that's weird.
I
Maybe
don't.
that's
I don't understand.
maybe that's why we always have so much trouble getting this started.
I
It's
just
always
don't. I don't.
it's always a process.
I just don't think it's made well. I don't think the architecture is there for it very much. Like,
It's like the system works well, but it's like to get through the system, they want you to like punch yourself in the face like 5 times before they let you in.
I'm like, all right. So first, and I don't know if you got an invite for this, but the very first thing I did was just created like a hangout because I forgot
Right,
that you have to
no.
go to a special hangout.
No, it's like, hey,
You can't just be in a hang.
it's like the GG's meeting later. Do you want to watch? Well, no, I don't want to watch. I want to be in it. So
I want to I want to participate.
Yeah,
Where's that
yeah.
button? How do I do that? Speaking of participation, how's Civ treating you?
How's what?
Is it Civ 5 you're playing?
Yes, because 6 is coming up. So I played it like I had acquired it before
Mm-hmm.
when it first came out,
Mm-hmm.
but I never really got into it because I didn't really like turn-based strategy games.
Yeah.
So knowing what it was this time, I just set it on easy because I've never finished the game. I've always just tried to kill everybody and then gotten annihilated.
Yeah. Perfect.
So it's good this time. So.
Nice. I've never gotten into a 4X game before, which is what they call those because it's like the 4 different axes you like advance across, like military, diplomacy, technology, and populace. I don't know.
Yeah,
Something like that. But Hafer, I know, has put in like a ridiculous amount of time in Civilization, especially.
Yeah, we were talking about it last time we went out, but it was just on sale, so I bought it, and it's pretty good. It's I can see the appeal, but I mean it's just on easy, so I'm just totally annihilating everybody. So
Yeah. Well, how are you playing?
I'm just building bunches of cities and not attacking anybody. So.
Nice. So just conquering through civilization itself.
Yeah, just acquiring, like putting a city next to them and then like buying all the tiles so they're stuck there. So they can't expand and I can. So.
Yeah. You're like hedging people in a really.
Yeah, it's like Let Go, but just more fun.
It sounds like someone's making tea, so that means that Jared's arrived. That's squeaking out here in the background.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that
there it is.
Is Is that him breathing? Or
It'd be a lot of fun if that's how he breathed, but it only does that. It only does that when he joins these, and never if I'm like actually just like playing a video game with Jared. Is there just like a high pitched whining in the background?
yeah.
I don't even.
Jared, what's that noise?
It's nothing. It's like something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he muted himself.
Nope, I still hear it.
It's fine. It's not super annoying. You
No.
are pretty quiet though.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why either. Ow! Ow! Ow!
Are you still playing a video game? Is that what the owl is about?
Yeah.
Okay, good. We were just talking about Civilization 5. I don't think I've really seen you playing that ever. Like any Civ games, really.
Me?
Yeah.
I
You've what?
play them all the time.
No, you don't.
I cyber stalk you all the time, Jared. I've never seen you.
Jared, all you play is Adventure Capitalist.
Everything.
I do mainly see Jared logging in and play Adventure Capitalist. That's true.
it. It's just bling, Adventure Capitalist. And then you play something else for 5 minutes, and then bling, Adventure Capitalist.
I bought Final Fantasy X like 2 days ago and I already
Oh,
have
yeah.
5 hours in it.
How many hours?
Like 25.
I've been
29.
playing Rocket League more than I've been playing anything, and I think I have 23 hours logged into that. And that feels like just the like greatest excess of time I've been spending on a video game lately. And then Sean, I saw you playing a lot of Marvel and Ollie Ollie. Like a lot of Marvel though. Is that the boys?
Marvel?
No, sorry, Lego Dimensions is what I meant to say.
What?
Shut up, Jared. Yeah, Lego Dimensions. It's like always on.
What Lego?
Never seen
Lego.
plays like
Oh, no,
superheroes. And I have
Lego.
40 hours in Civ 5, by the way.
That's nothing. It's one game. It's one
And-
game of Civ 5.
I played Civilization Revolution on the 360.
Ooh.
Many, many hours.
Hey, wait, really quick. Have you guys seen any of the what's that game that just came out for PS4? That looks really good. That has.
Oh, Uncharted 4.
Oh yeah, man. Have you seen any of the graphics? Like.
I saw the cartilage post the other day.
Yeah.
Where it was here. That was really impressive.
That made me want to buy a PS4. Which is
That's. If I was gonna buy something right now, it would be a toss-up between the PS4 and the Wii U. Just because. By the way, Jared, we can hear whatever curse channel you're in or whatever. Yeah, I don't know why it does that, but we're definitely. And it's possible that they hear us. I don't know.
I doubt it.
Which would
Maybe
be-
they could if I used my push to talk.
Hmm.
Well, you
Just-
guys get to learn how to make meth.
What was I just? Oh, is that what they're talking about? Is how to make meth? Oh, they're playing Payday. That's why.
Yeah.
Jared's like, well, that's what my group's doing, making meth. So deal with it. We're sharing
Is that-
recipes.
Is that any good, Payday 2?
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
Is
Just
it like
like he said the F word.
is it like just the heists like in Grand Theft Auto?
Way less
Mm.
complicated, right? Just like the sheer combat of pulling off a heist, not really the like
Yeah, it's
cleverness.
mainly- I mean, you like case the joint when you first start. You can do some heists all like completely stealthy.
I've heard really good things about multiplayer. That's for sure. That gets brought up like all the time as like kind of maybe an unseemly game because it is so like, we're bank robber. As someone who works in a bank, I maybe turn my nose up at the idea of shooting people in banks all the time, but besides that, I've heard it's very fun.
Hey, Jared.
I'm gonna agree with whatever the robot just said.
Oh, am I all crazy right now?
Dude, they need to get some better internet up in Seattle, wherever you're at.
I
Portland.
think that Carrie tries to watch Netflix when she goes to bed, and it's like always right when we're doing this.
It's just, I think she does it on purpose.
There you go. It's
Just wa-
yeah.
Watch at the highest resolution possible.
That's, if I'm playing Rocket League, I'll notice like all of a sudden my ping's just like through the roof. I'm like, oh, I should clearly stop watching normal TV.
You're like, oh, do I live in Tonopah? Oh wait, no, that's no.
I do not live in Tonopah. I am capable of having a normal ping. Although I did play the game the other night at like 200, and I think I won.
I have no idea what you're saying now.
No.
You guys talk about games.
Josh, when you laugh, it's like this. That's what it sounds like. Just like
I'm
that.
sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
There's
man.
one in the shed outside.
Good?
I can put one.
What? Oh, he muted.
I put one down on the stairs. Bottom of the stairs.
So Sean, talk to me about Rocket League.
Uh,
How good.
Rocket League is frustrating sometimes and awesome other times. It's more fun when it's awesome and not frustrating.
This is true. You're saying real things. I think
Yep.
do I sound better if I turn my video off?
No. Try again.
Interesting. Do I sound better? I turned my video off.
It's still crackly.
Mm.
It just like, I think it's only actually giving me half the audio, and it's like cutting out every other millisecond or whatever.
All right. Rocket League, when you score a good shot,
Yes.
feels like magic.
Yeah, I think so. But the problem is I don't do that often. So
But doesn't it feel worth it when you do?
yeah. But it's the same thing. It's like, I don't know. It's pretty good. I like it. It's good to.
I get the same feeling that I did from playing Dota, where it's like we're all together, even though I think you never really played Dota with us, but like I can play it with friends, I can feel like I'm part of a team, like we're all like helping out and like, getting together and like enjoying that together. But it's not as hard as Dota. Like it's not as like soul crushing as Dota. It's still challenging. So there's still skill reward there. And like you can still feel amazing for doing the thing that you would have never been able to do like last week.
Yeah.
And you're in a cool little car, and your car has like the flames on it, or it's got a little wizard's hat on.
Actually, it has a pirate hat with a Jolly Roger.
Yes.
I think that it would be more fun if you could, if you had, when we played,
Mhm.
but if we had voice chat and could tell each other what was going on. I think that would be more fun than just kind of winging it,
You are literally the only person I don't play with voice chat on with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have a microphone.
Mhm.
So
That makes it harder to do the voice chat.
I shot. No.
Uh, nice shot. Thanks.
Ending.
Defending. I got it. What a save! Just that. That's all you need.
Yeah, right. But it's Yeah. Oh no, it's fun. Have you? I've been using the Steam controller.
I haven't used it for Rocket League yet.
I'm trying to get used to it because it's so like customizable.
Hmm.
They used to what? Oh, controller.
Yeah.
Steam controller specifically.
Steam.
Get shot. There's Spider-Man climbing in the windows.
But but that's the thing. It's like you could spend just hours messing around with this stupid controller, and with not even playing the game, and that's what makes it frustrating.
That's why I haven't played Skyrim in like a million years. The moment I got like PC mods for Skyrim, I just completely stopped playing. I was just like, oh,
Yeah.
because every time I log in, I'm just like, are mods working? Is this mod on? What's this doing? Huh. I should probably get off and go check that and re-download this. And like, okay, I'll come back and I'll play in a month.
Yeah, I beat Skyrim, so I don't really have like an urge to go back and play it until I see like a post about, oh, look how good it looks, and it's how, and then that makes me want to go back and play it, but I don't.
Yeah. But maybe you go look at the mod and you're like, oh, I could totally install this. And then you look at other mods and you're like, oh, okay, so how customizable is it? Speaking of which,
I just refilled.
just refilled that. Have you seen anything on the new graphics cards? NVIDIA?
I know there's
Nope.
like a 1020.
There's a graphics card coming out called the Pascal, which is going to be like the 1080 and the 1070, and they're going to be stronger than the current like Titans, which are like more than $1,000. Or you can like easily spend $1,000 just on like the one graphics card, and they're going to be as cheap as like $380.
I don't want to switch to NVIDIA.
Oh, Sean. I mean, maybe Radeon will figure it out like right behind them, but
I mean,
that's so cool though.
my perfectly except for this jet engine sound for the past year.
But like $380 for like a more powerful card that's even in the market right now is
I probably would. I'm not saying that I wouldn't. I'm just saying that I would feel bad because
yeah.
I've always been the other guys.
What do I got?
ATI.
What?
ATI, AMD, whatever. But
Wait.
I guess since I use Intel cards, they're supposed to work better, right, with NVIDIA?
Yeah, you've essentially already made the switch by using an Intel switch. Chip, not switch. Yeah, those are. Hang on, let me see if I can get my video back on. Yeah, that's the whole reason I switched over is because I was looking at like my motherboard, and my motherboard ran well with a Intel chip, so I was just like, oh, I guess I'm using NVIDIA cards
You're
now.
not bored this
Because
window?
I was always AMD before that, because I like it.
Yeah, my computer is probably going on, I guess it's going on 5, 6 years. But I mean, it's got like just the i5, one of the first gen i5s, and 16 gigabytes of RAM. It does okay. I did the SSD upgrade.
Yeah.
That was pretty awesome. Boot time was like nothing. That was.
Like,
Weren't you
mine-
having like major issues though?
What?
Weren't you having major issues for a little bit though?
What?
Here, I'll turn my video back up. Weren't you having boot issues? Boot issues.
Yeah. Not issues so much as it just took forever, but
Mhm.
but it would eventually get there. Yeah. So. But yeah, SSD worked pretty well.
What? How big's your SSD?
Whoa, that's a personal question there.
Right? I think I don't know.
I got a small one just to see if it would work, if it would help.
Yeah.
It's just the motion of the ocean.
I got 100.
28.
Top one, 120.
Yeah. Does it work?
It's just like a laptop one. Oh,
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I think my hard drive was just going bad,
Yeah.
even though I can still play some games on it.
I still have a graphics card in a box next to this very desk for Jared that I have not mailed him yet.
You haven't mailed it?
Yeah, I have it packed up with a shipping label on it. I just need to take it to the post office and pay to have it shipped. That's all I need to do.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Every day I look at it, I'm like, I suck. But then I get going for work, and then I'm just like out the door, and I don't even think about grabbing it. So I think I'm gonna go stick it in my car. But I didn't want to do that before because I'm like, well, if I like have it in my car, someone's gonna steal my car, my whole car for that $100 graphics card that's in there. They'll destroy everything.
Is the van here, or is he still gone?
No, it left still.
He is out of here, dude. So wait, you do play Legos all the time. I see you playing Legos on Steam. I thought it was Lego Dimensions.
No, it's like Star Wars. Isaac plays Star Wars.
Hmm. That makes sense. How old's Isaac now? Like 4?
What's that?
I said, how old's Isaac? 4?
He's 5.
That makes sense. He's as old as my marriage. I should
So
remember that more easily.
he'll get he'll turn 6
Mm-hmm.
pretty soon.
September?
Yes. Yep.
Nice. Because I remember he was still like a fetus at the wedding.
Yeah, I just threw one.
Just for the one. Have you used? Is there anything that the Steam controller is working out really well for? Sean.
What?
Is there anything the Steam controller is working really well on?
Yeah, no, it works great on Civ 5. Something that needs the mouse.
Oh yeah, for the track wheel.
What?
What works great for Civ 5?
Steam controller. So I don't need a keyboard. I can just sit there
1 minute.
and just use the controller.
For the track wheel on it. I tried. Have you played an FPS with it yet?
What did I play? Talos? Talos something?
Principle of Talos.
Yeah.
Talos principle.
No, Jared, it's the Principle of Talos. Just let me have that one.
I played that with it, and it was okay. It did well. It's like old games, it's not gonna work. Don't even try it. But
Mhm.
new games are pretty well. They work pretty good.
You know what I would like to try it out with is Diablo 3.
Yeah. I hate that game.
You hate that game?
Hate it. Hate it. I actually bought it. I actually paid money for that game and played it for probably like 2 hours.
And it comes out.
I often
When it
find
first
that
came
2
out.
hours. Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah. And enough orders.
What?
He said when it first came out, and I said yes.
Yeah, when it first came out.
Uh-huh.
We all bought it, and we all played one time. And that was
No,
it.
no, we still play it. Me and Jared will still play from time to time together.
That game sucks.
Get Ninja in the van.
it is pretty good, I gotta say. Like it's definitely changed since launch, but I don't know. You're weird about it. I can't remember what your complaints were, but they were. I get them.
It's that you can only have 4 people in the party.
No.
Oh,
And
was it 8 in Diablo 2?
It was everybody. It was just a big, huge room. Wasn't it? Jared.
It was more than 4. I
Yeah.
don't remember exactly how. I think you'd have about 8, 6 or
Just-
8 or something.
Running around doing crazy cat. shooting spells,
Yep.
blizzards everywhere. I
Yep.
don't know. Most of the time when I play Diablo, I play alone. Anyways. Like in rare occasion, I'll get to jump in. Me and Jared will hop on voice chat and just be killing monsters for like a couple hours. But
Yeah.
most of the time, I'm just running around slaying demons. Which is cool when you're a witch doctor and you're just like spewing poison everywhere and you're watching like giant demons invert and turn into skeletons.
Witch Doctor.
For this season?
6. Yeah.
Nice. When did season 6 start?
2 weeks ago or something.
I should
Of
jump
what?
on
Hey.
Diablo. They have like seasonal characters, so you can jump on and be like, let's see how good I can do for this like quarter or whatever. Like they usually last for kind of around a quarter, right? Like half a quarter.
They're gonna be 3 months from now on.
3 months. So yeah, there you go. It's a fiscal quarter.
I use my push to talk, and these people are like, "What the heck are you talking about?"
You're like, yeah, it's one fiscal quarter, and then you're good. But that's super fun. It's cool to be able to jump on and just be like, all right, like how high can I get this like character leveled, and like what type of gear can I get for just this character during this season? And they have like leaderboards and stuff too. So it's like person who got the highest level, person who got the level the fastest, person who dealt the most damage, blah 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 blah. So that stuff can be cool. But I think it would be.
Go ahead.
You're a pirate. What were you saying?
Are you guys gonna see World of Warcraft?
I really don't want to. Like actively, really, really don't want to. Cooper thinks it looks good.
I think it looks good, and I didn't even play really.
Did you play it all of
your
us?
mage Selesnya?
Yeah, so that's I got to level like 30 or something.
Huh. That's so, man, I remember that very, very vaguely. Were you a troll?
As a mage.
Were you a troll mage? I think you
No.
were.
No,
Sure.
I was
I
a
don't think it was.
undead.
Oh, okay. That was the right way to go, by the way, Sean.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do something in World of Warcraft, it's to play as undead. Anything else is inferior.
Unless undeads can't be druids, then you play as big cows.
Yes. That is also a reasonable choice. Shamans as well. Shamans are cool. As Tauren. And nothing else. No, man, so you're really, like, it just doesn't look good to me. Like, even a little bit.
I think it does.
It looks fine.
I think that they missed their release date by a couple years, but I think
Yeah, since it's the story of Warcraft 1.
and they're is Warcraft still even on? Is it going?
Yeah.
What was it? I read something that like they were shutting down all the servers that just had like the vanilla, like the very first one.
The private servers.
Yeah, the private servers. Did they shut them
shut
all down?
One huge one, and everybody freaked out.
It was like the most popular one.
Yeah. And then they made them update, right? Or they shut it down so everybody could be updated or something.
Yeah, they shut it down, so that means that no one had like the ability to go play like an updated version, like a non-updated version of WoW, because those people were running just their own game. So it's like, well, it was one of the only places to go and play WoW without like all the updates.
Right.
But it's still like against the terms of service.
Interesting. My brother just sent me a text and said, "Are you live streaming?" That's weird. Did not expect that. But
It's like I'm watching you.
all right, he can't be watching me on. My camera's off. Much as I'd like to have my camera back on.
Which one, Austin or Aaron?
Austin. Yeah, he said he's watching. I guess we do have one viewer. It's probably just Austin. Way to go, family, watching our stuff. Go get Tara, and then have all the kids do it as well.
No, I don't think I'm the
Isaac and Asher both have their own like smartphones that they can watch on, right?
Yep.
Once
Did
they
he
decide.
also text you and ask you if you've been replaced by a robot?
He has not yet asked me if I've been playing. Do I sound okay? I should sound okay now. Do I need to?
I wouldn't say okay.
That's disappointing. Highly disappointing. Almost as disappointing as you were probably going to feel when you leave the theaters after watching World of Warcraft.
I mean, it just looks
You
like
know-
a fantasy movie.
But look, my expectations aren't high. Like, I'm not.
Did you see the reviews for it?
No, are they good?
Well, they've shown it to the press, and most of the people that snuck in their reviews on Reddit gave it like a 70%, basically.
Yeah, that's better than I would have thought.
loud.
Like,
Ah.
mostly they said like it's better than they thought it would be.
Yeah, see? It's a game movie. No game movies are good.
Man.
Yeah, it's like when we go to see the Assassin's Creed movie coming out, that one we're going to be disappointed about. I didn't even like the trailer.
Oh, I haven't seen the Assassin's Creed trailer yet.
It looks pretty bad.
Really? I heard people say that it seemed like it was going to be okay.
Specialist knives.
Based on the trailer or something else?
They just essentially said that the trailer looked good, is what I heard.
Yeah, they're not like following the games.
We're doing a crazy mission.
Yeah, he goes into the Animus, though, right?
Yeah, some big like,
Yeah, I think it was the sword, dude.
I don't know, claw game.
Mechanical arm. Yeah, that's all
Yeah,
I
it's
still
not even
haven't
a
watched
trailer.
it. You know what I would be into if Blizzard wanted to do this is Overwatch. That would be a sweet movie.
What's that?
Man, you don't know what Overwatch is yet?
No.
It's the like Team Fortress 2 FPS that Blizzard's putting out. You know how Blizzard has like Heroes of the Storm and Hearthstone? Like they're just taking other really popular games and doing them better than people are doing them.
Jovi.
Wait, is that the one with the commercials?
Yes, maybe. It's on the side of like Taco Bell cups right now.
That's the one with like, it looks like almost Blizzard style, but it looks like a first-person shooter.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it is. It's Blizzard being like, oh man, like we're gonna do a first-person shooter. So actually, what it came from was they were working on a new MMO,
Yeah.
and they couldn't pull it off, so they scrapped all of it, took all the assets, and made a really sweet, really, really polished FPS.
Is it like a is it four-person?
6v6.
It's 66. Yeah, I think he's right. I think it's 6-person versus 6-person.
I mean, I only played it for like 100 hours during the beta. I could be
he
wrong.
might, Sean, he might be wrong. I will not bet on him being right at all right now.
It's
No.
6v6. There's payload maps. There's like territories maps. There's no just like team deathmatch or anything.
Yeah, you're always like trying to secure some sort of objective. Whether
Unless-
it be, like,
There's also like a weekly brawl,
Hmm.
which has varying rule sets each week. Kind of like the Hearthstone brawl, tavern brawl.
Austin would like you to know that Overwatch is great. You are wrong. That's from the audience. Literally, the entire audience would like you to know that you're wrong about Overwatch, Sean.
That I'm wrong about it?
Yeah, because you
About
don't
which-
know about it.
About
And
which part?
about the fact that you didn't know about it, and it's great. I need you to reverse your opinion from not knowing it exists to loving it right now.
No. See, I saw a couple commercials on when I was at Applebee's, and that's
Ooh.
about all I know about it.
It has nothing to do with burgers or half-price appetizers.
If it did, it'd probably be, at least 2 times better.
I was really so I'm at work the other day. I don't know if I sound good enough to tell this story, but I walked by this girl and she has like a Taco Bell cup at her station, and I was like, "Is that Taco Bell?" And like she was brand new, so she doesn't know me very well. So she's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Oh God, that's so weird," because it just has oh, what's the fast girl's name?
Tracer.
Tracer. It just has Tracer like on the side of it. Like the
Tracy?
Don't
feature-
believe anything I say.
Tracy. Yeah. No, she's it's like this super blizzard looking like girl with like goggles and like two guns, and she's on like roller skates or something. And I was like, what the heck? Like, what is that doing on the side of a like Taco Bell cup? But then I had to be like, I'm sorry, I'm not criticizing you for drinking Taco Bell, like, or eating at Taco Bell. I was confused about like the advertisements they had on there. She's like, oh, it's fine, and I'm like, no,
See what
that
they
was.
did for PAX?
Did I see what?
What's that like car service where you like put in the app? where
Uber.
you come pick you up? Uber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's this,
What about Uber, Jared?
What's the problem?
they did that at PAX with Overwatch characters.
Sorry, ready
Oh, that's cool. Like cosplayed Overwatch characters.
Yeah. And
That's pretty
the
sweet.
Tracer one was in like a Lamborghini Aventador.
Nice. I'm assuming it was yellow.
It was like orange and yellow fade.
I don't know.
Sean, I haven't played Team Fortress in forever, but I hopped into Overwatch and I seriously like it's $40. I still think I'm gonna go buy it.
Yeah.
It's so good. I
We'll
had so much
see.
fun. I mean, it's at least as fun as Diablo 3. I'll say that much.
It's at least as fun as Diablo 3 is now.
Yes.
God only knows what it was 3 years ago.
It would have been. I had so much fun playing, and I did not think I was gonna like it that much at all.
Jared, do you play Dark Souls?
I played the first one and the second one a little bit. Why?
Jared.
What,
Jared, why the F did you just do whatever you just did?
what did I
need
do?
to know. I don't know. You're getting yelled at on TeamSpeak about it, though, clearly.
Am I?
I heard
I can only
someone.
pay attention to one thing at the same
I
time.
know, it's alright.
Which
Jared,
is only
just.
one thing at a time. Oh, I shot an explosive barrel.
There you go. You're in trouble now. We lost Sean since I know that you're not watching this right now. Unless you have dual monitors. Which I don't think you do.
Me?
Yeah. You don't have dual monitors, do you?
No.
Sean walked away, so it's just me and you.
Well, since he was the one that asked about that.
Yeah, I don't know where he was going with that. Although, Jared, what am I supposed to do in Dark Souls? So I got out of the asylum, and you told me not to go to the graveyard because that was too high level, right? Jared. Oh, you're muted. Oh, that's okay. There's probably things exploding right now. I'll fill the space, guys. Don't worry. Just some talking. I'm gonna point things out in Sean's garage, like that sweet-looking lunchbox there. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Oh, you're back. You and your whistle.
Yeah. Like, when my computer was having problems, I
Yes.
hooked up a really old computer that we had, like in the living room at the old house, and it was still doing it.
I wonder if it's a
But that was
keyboard.
even like a different headset too.
So, more importantly, though,
Because
where do I go in Dark Souls 1 after the asylum? Because I tried going down, like the elevator, and oh my god, I got destroyed down there.
The tutorial area?
So I got out of the asylum.
Yeah.
The crow takes me to the new area, and
Yeah.
I went down an elevator and walked across like a water bridge, and there's like
Oh no. You don't go there.
Yeah, I know. I can tell. I can tell so badly that I'm not supposed to go there.
There's like
Oh, you got muted again. There you are.
I'm getting muted.
You were muted there for a second.
I don't know.
Oh, you did it again. You're muted right now, and I don't know why. Now you're back. I don't know if you're hitting a button that's muting you, or if maybe Google's muting you because of stuff.
Maybe.
Sean's back with a beer.
What?
Oh, I
I
see
said
him.
Sean's back, and he has a beer.
He's like half naked.
Oh yeah. The
Um,
only thing he's wearing is a bag of chips and a beer. Sean, why were you asking about Dark Souls? Because I'm...
Because I hate it. I hate it. That's why. It's the worst game ever.
Which one are you trying to play?
Huh?
Which one are you playing?
No. I bought, played for 30 minutes, and then asked for a refund
Oh,
for Dark Souls 3.
Dark Souls 3 actually looked really cool too. I watched someone
Yeah.
play like an hour of it.
Yeah, it looks cool.
I'm...
have you seen the one boss that
Nope, you got muted again, Jared. The one boss that what?
Dancer of the Boreal Valley?
No?
Is it an ice boss?
Ow.
What was that the very first boss in the tutorial? Because that's the only one I saw.
No.
The statue?
Yes.
That's a crazy seeming... That boss seems nuts for a first boss.
Like, I'm sure I could have beat it pretty quick, but it's like, I don't want to invest all this time into a game that I already don't like when I could just go play something like Ollie Ollie and have...
And just have fun.
Yeah! Yeah.
And that's where I am with Rocket League, where it's like the difference between like Dota and Rocket League. Like they both have skill, but I have more fun while I'm learning to play in Rocket League. Like I'm getting better at Rocket League and I'm having fun.
Inside.
Yeah.
What was I about to say when Android started conducting a heist? It was... But no, that's all that, like, that's what Dark Souls is. It's a masochistic game. Like, it's about, like, I'm too weak and I need to, like, games are for babies now. And I need to play this game that's not for a baby. That's going to, like, really, like, stretch me and make me try to do something.
Yeah. Cool.
See, the thing is, like, if you're into playing a game like that more than once, like, when you play it the second time, it's so much easier.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, man. See, so me and Jared were talking while you were gone.
I think it'd be a lot worse.
I'm trying to play Dark Souls 1, and I'm like, talking to Jared, and I'm like, yeah, I tried playing Dark Souls 1, like, years ago when it first came out. And I got to this point where I couldn't figure out how to, like, progress any further because there's these skeletons that were coming. And Jared's like, oh, you're not supposed to be in that area yet. And I was like, oh, okay. So I get back to that area. I start playing again. I'm playing on Jared's account. I go back, and I go like down an elevator instead of going like up the hill I went last time. And Jared's like, "Oh God, no! Don't go down the elevator." I'm like, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Like,
There's, like, if you look around, there's kind of like, I think
There's signs. They tell you.
there's the well, right?
yeah,
And then
that's
there's kind of like steps up in front of you and kind of like a dilapidated building.
okay.
Kind of like behind you and to the right, there's a little like ramp up a cliff. Turns into like a bridge / aqueduct thing.
Okay.
That's probably the best place to go.
All right. I might try that again. Sean, are you getting arrested?
No, they're going after somebody else.
This time. You got away this time. We I was saying earlier, I'm super bummed out. Someone got like held up, like down the road from us today, just in like a different city. But there's like an actual like bank robbery. And I'm like, man, that blows. You don't wanna hear that people have like guns in their faces and crap like that. When that could have easily been me with a gun in my face. But yeah, I don't know. Like, see, what I have a hard time with is like, okay, I
Yeah.
get to the skeletons that are hard to fight, right? Like the boss. You got to that boss. You know you're supposed to go there. Like it was very simple. There's nothing you can do. You know you have to progress through the boss. Where I'm at in Dark Souls is like, okay, I guess I'm supposed to beat this guy. And it's like, no, you're not set up. But how am I supposed to know I'm not set up? Because
Right.
that's like maybe possible. But then I go down the stairs, and I'm like, okay, this seems like a better place to go. And then these like, literally these ghosts with like scythes for arms come after me, and they're like shooting their scythe arms at me, and there's like no way to get out of the way. And they're ghosts, and like just the whole thing was, I was getting wrecked, just straight up wrecked by him. So
Yeah.
Dark Souls is the best, and you love it. That's all.
So that's why I don't play that game. It sucks.
Have you tried Hyper Light Drifter?
What?
Have you played Hyper Light Drifter?
No.
You might. That one, like a lot of people were calling that like the Dark Souls of like Dark Souls and Zelda mixed or something like that. But
I don't like Dark Souls. Have you played this game that's like Dark Souls?
no. But I'm saying like it's so Hyper Light Drifter is beautiful. Has an amazing soundtrack, really cool aesthetic. It's difficult, but not like Dark Souls, where I was just like, I feel like this is like the most ridiculous thing, and like I just feel like it was just enough of a challenge that I was really enjoying it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Or you could play Ollie Ollie, Sean.
Yeah, I mean, even that has enough of a challenge to be,
Yeah.
fun.
I was playing Duet the other day, and that was hard enough that my palms got a little sweaty, and that's just like a gentle game about two like globs of paint.
Yeah.
Palms were sweaty. There's vomit on your sweater already.
Mom's spaghetti. Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm glad we got to finish that up for each other, dude. Always on the same wavelength there. And then I jumped from that to playing some Rocket League, and got owned pretty hard a couple times, but then I got in a game against this guy, and he beat me like 6-3. We went for a rematch, and I beat him like 6-4.
Nice.
That felt good, and I was like, yeah, like it's not like I just like swiped the floor with like a child, which has happened almost every time I go into like 1v1 in Rocket League. I literally think it's like you've handed your controller to Asher, and like that's who I'm playing against, because it'll just be like the person's just like barely like tapping the ball around the field, and then I just come like screaming out of there, like bank it off the wall and then like roll it into the goal, and I'm like, what the heck is happening here? And I'm like,
Good job.
I'm just like dunking all over this person, and then it turns out no, that was clearly a child I was playing against.
Isaac is really good at that speedrunners game.
I don't know about that.
Which speedrunners game?
No, he was playing online, and he can actually like beat the people online. So
He will destroy us all someday with his gaming skills.
So
I'm
mad.
not looking forward to the day. What'd you say, Jared?
He was getting so mad at me when I was playing against him.
oh yeah, he gets mad. Yeah, if he loses, he gets really mad.
Yeah,
Wait.
and I won like every single one.
You're telling me that someone Sean's raising has anger issues, especially while playing video games?
He just like smashes the controller on him.
That is why I stopped playing first-person shooters.
There you go.
I just
Um,
smashed too many controllers.
I literally was telling someone stories about that the other day where they're like, yeah, I just don't understand when I'm playing a game and someone on the other side's just like, "Rah!" And I'm like, yeah, I can top that. I would go over to a friend's house and there would just be like a gaping hole in the table. And I'd be like, whoa, dude, you trip? And he'd be like, no, I was playing COD. And
Yeah.
nope, that's it. I was expecting like, oh, I was playing COD and I stood up real fast to dodge a bullet and I tripped and my head went through. Nope. Some kid said he slept with my mom and I blacked out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Uh,
And that was it.
when I get mad at softest thing to throw, I usually end up like throwing a wadded up sock at something. Just like, rah! Okay, I'm good.
You just grab Mizu and you're just
I'm gonna
get
empty
out of
water
here.
bottle.
Oh,
Ugh.
Jared, did you ever play the One Piece game?
What game?
One Piece
Oh, there's been a few.
3.
The one that you were,
Yeah, the one that I'm
No.
playing.
the Dynasty Warriors one.
Yeah.
Nah.
ooh, that sounds kind of cool. You're just
I know
able to
my-
like shoot lucky rubber arms out everywhere and just be like
What?
knocking around like hundreds of people.
Yep.
What was that thing? Was that like a giant fat? Oh, I'm not even gonna push the.
It was, sure. It was a giant thing. Sean, did you play it?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Who'd you play as?
Luffy,
Can you play as people that are not Luffy?
you can.
I can be
You play as
Sanji.
It's Kronos, apparently.
Like, there's like an irrational fear that you're going to slip that onto me somehow. God, it doesn't make sense, but keep it away from me. Jared, you said I could play as Law?
Yeah.
What was Law in Simple Fruit?
Who?
It's like the Ope no Mi. He's like a surgeon.
I don't even know what you're talking about anymore. No.
He's the guy with the like panda bear hat, and he's got a real long sword.
Nope.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. That's cool. His name's Law, Sean. He has the Opie Noni.
Honey?
Nope.
No me.
No, me. Devil Fruit.
Oh,
He just orgasm.
press the wrong button and threw a grenade. But, I'm pretty sure you can play as a couple bad guys. Too.
He's asleep now. Don't even
Blackbeard.
talk to him.
Not Blackbeard. You can play as-
The shark guys are cool too. Sean, the whole One Piece thing revolves around people eating fruit. And wait, don't you know more about One Piece than I do? Right?
Right.
Mhm. I feel like you've watched more One Piece than I have.
Oh gosh.
Don't even. I don't know where to go. Dynasty War. We've covered a lot. You guys wanna call this one?
What?
Otherwise-
Do you wanna hop into a game of Rocket League on voice with me, John?
No, because I don't have a... Oh, my computer's gonna die.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. No, it just went blank for some reason.
Okay.
I do not want to play Rocket League because I want to buy a headset first. Let me buy a headset.
They're cheap. I've got the Plantronics. Here, I'll let you look at my head. Ready? Get ready for this. The Plantronics GameCon 700. Oh,
Help me,
that's
I'm
a
ninja.
huge insect.
Naruto's beating me to death.
That makes sense. Monkey indeed, Luffy. But yeah, get a good headset and you can hop on Skype and we can play Rocket League. Remember. it's the same for you, Sean, but just sort of random. Like, jumping in and out of Jared's voice is my favorite thing right now.
It's just like an angry grunt.
That's, if you get on voice chat, that's often my only response to me screwing something up for the chat and Rocket. Like, it's just actual animal noises.
Alright, so next time that we do this, you'll have to, like, get Carrie really drunk so she just falls asleep and doesn't use Netflix.
You know, like, put like a movie on for him. I'll do that instead of Netflix. I'll go in the room and put on like Kung Fu Panda 2 for her. I'll be like, there you go. Like that's actually just playing off of your iPad, not the Netflix. So there, that's nice.
I think
Tuck her in a little bit.
I think you said not use Netflix, do something else. That's all I got.
That was it. Oh, that's right. I have my camera on.
And
Alright.
give
Sorry,
me
I
warning
have my camera on.
while we do this. Very
What was that?
distracting.
Oh, Jared, I'm sorry. Were you suggesting that maybe you not do two things at once next time? I did, in Jared's defense, send him a Steam message while he was in the middle of a game and said, "Hey, you could come hang out with us." So he was preoccupied. Yeah, I'll put a movie on like you took a child to bed. Can you hear any of this? Am I just robot noises?
I mean, I can understand.
Robot. 1 0 0 1 0 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 0.
Like, even that isn't coming in clear. Like,
Alright,
Said
I'm
hello.
doing it. I'm calling it.
alright.
Record on robot voice. I'm sorry for my robot voice. Good night and good luck.